Well, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Talk to me, man. It's Canes Talk live in the building, man. We about to talk about these Miami Hurricanes. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. We're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. Got a couple of people in the building already. Chris Gahn says, "Go Canes, let's get it." Normal guy says second. I almost had it, man. T. Hines in the building. Where you been, T. Hines? Huh? Shout out to the team in the building. Speaking of that, if you want to go ahead and join the membership, please do so. Go ahead and take your phone and turn it this way and turn it this way, and you'll see the join button right there at the bottom. Get it happen, man. Daryl Page talking sports with DP in the building. Act like you got on some skates. Black Money 100. Coach Pilo. Shout out to the best channel on YouTube, Coach A's Football. Appreciate you as always, man, Pilo, for that. And my man Lou in the building. Let's get it. Lou just dropped. What'd you just drop in the Discord? The police body cam footage. We might play it on here tonight. I think of Carson Beck when they stole his cars or whatever the case may be. Is that what you did, Lou? We may play it on here. I don't know. I have to pull up the Discord and see what's going on. We'll play it at some point, and then we'll also open up the phone lines, get the queue rocking and rolling as well, and hear people's thoughts on. Got to open up the phones first, huh? And get
You are
people's
the
thoughts
only
on.
participant in the
I know.
conference. All participants are muted.
All right, everybody muted. I get it. All right, so we'll make it happen. Okay, he says 10-4, so I must have got it right. 10-4, good buddy. QSL 25. All units be advised. Lou just dropped a video in the Discord. Huh? You like that, Lou? Huh? I'm on one right now. But anyway, we're going to get into this, man. The Miami Hurricanes get 10 invites. 10 invites to the 2025 NFL Combine. Now, why is this important? It's important for several reasons, but I want to talk about some things first. You know, I do a little monologue here first, and then we'll open up the phone lines. But we get 10 invites. Last year, I think they only had 5. This year, we have 10. And that is Cam Ward at quarterback, Damien Martinez running back, Sam Brown Jr. wide receiver, Jacolby George wide receiver, Xavier Restrepo wide receiver, Elijah Arroyo tight end, Jalen Rivers tackle guard, Tyler Barron defensive end, Francisco Mawinoa, which is the brother linebacker, and Andres Borregales, kicker. 10 of them bad boys in there. I want to kind of know from you guys in the chat, what do you think so far as we know Cam Ward is not participating athletically in the combine. I think he'll meet with some teams. But Damien Martinez, Sam Brown, those guys, how do you think they'll fare? I think Arroyo is going to be out as well due to injury, if I read that correctly. But how will these guys fare in the combine? I can't wait to see them perform, see what times they run, 40 times, especially Sam Brown. I want to see his 40 time. Everybody talk about how fast he was. I want to see his 40 time and see what he runs. I want to see Mawinoa, the linebacker Kiko, Mawinoa. I want to see his agility in these bag drills and things like that, because I don't know how to say it. This year was a little underwhelming when it came to some of his movements. I don't know if it's because he was thinking. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but I think that's going to help him. Of course, Xavier Restrepo. I don't know if he's going to run the 40. I hope the guy he runs it, and I hope he runs like a 4.5 somewhere in there, right? Like kill it. 4.55, 4.56, 4.54, somewhere in there, and make it happen. Hell, if it's lower than that, I'll be ecstatic. And the kicker, I don't think people watch the kicker as much. But anyway, proud of these Canes. But here's my question. And I hate to do this, but I got to do it. 10 guys get invites. I don't know if all 10 of them will be drafted. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think the other year, we only had one guy, Jonathan Ford, was the middle of the 6th round. Like we almost went in a draft with no guy drafted. And now we got 10 guys. But here's what I'm going to say. Coach T said, don't sugarcoat it. All right, Coach. I got you, baby. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Kiko's getting cooked. He was. Okay, let me go back a little bit. I'm trying to get my words together because we just got off Hayes Street, so we're talking about the combine, but I'm trying. Ohio State had 15. I wrote this down and left the dog on paper. Ohio State has 15 invites. Oregon had 12. Not Penn State. South Carolina had 11. Ole Miss had 11. Georgia had 14. And then next was Miami at 10. And it brings me to this question. With Miami having 10 invites, that means we have talent. But we won 10 games. I get it. But come on, man. However, it brings me back to the question that I think Street asked. I'm going to see if I can put it up here and play it right quick. He asked Manny Diaz, and I don't like the Manny Diaz slanders, whatever, he's gone. But at this particular time, he asked this question. Let me see if I can play this right quick, because I think this is relevant. Miami has 10. No other ACC team is on this list. There's SEC and Big Ten. That's it. With this many invites. Miami has 10. I keep saying 10 for a reason. No other ACC team had this many invites. And we're on the couch. I hate being that guy, but I think this is important. Because regardless of the coach, we're starting to see the same trend. We got talent. Everybody told, oh, it's talent. We got talent. We got to turn it to wins. This is what Street asked Manny a while back, but let's see.
Number one in the Coastal in recruiting. Mm-hmm. In the last 5 years, they've put more players in the NFL than any team in the ACC. If you had to take a guess, because I know you haven't been there over 15 years. If you had to take a guess, could you tell us why they haven't led to more success?
I don't know more players than any ACC team in the NFL. I mean, but
the last 5 years, yes,
Yeah, I don't know what the answer to that question that you're looking for is.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth.
Yeah. That was a little skit I made on it. But the beginning part is exactly what we're talking about. There's a coach's highlight. I'll play it again.
It has been number one in the Coastal in recruiting. Mm-hmm. In the last 5 years, they've put more players in the NFL than any team in the ACC. If you had to take a guess, because I know you haven't been there over 15 years. If you had to take a guess, could you tell us why they haven't led to more success?
I don't know more players than any ACC team in the NFL. I mean, but
the last 5 years, yes,
Yeah, I don't know what the answer to that question that you're looking for.
Okay, I bring that up. I'm not taking a shot at Manny. I'm bringing this up to say, when we keep talking about talent for the Canes, we have it. Think about the teams Miami is behind when it comes just to invites. Ohio State, national champion. Oregon, number one team in the country, and they're losing. Georgia, they've been rolling. Ole Miss, South Carolina, Miami. I got to find this list so I can be accurate. No other team in the NFL, in college, has had this many invites. And we sitting on the couch. Now, people talk about defense. Okay. A lot of offense on here. I totally understand that. Tyler Brown and Maui Noah are the only two defenders that were invited. No Simeon Barrow and no one else. But we got to be able to change that and flip that to wins. Yeah, we won 10 games. I hear it. Stop it. Leave me alone. I get it. But damn it, we're not on the we on the couch. And I don't want to sound like I'm whining, but somebody give me some cheese because I'm whining. I want cheese with my wine. And my question is, in the last 15 years, and this was asked 3 years ago, so now it's 18 years probably. Best recruiting class in the ACC. Number one in the ACC in coastal recruiting, that was. Put more players in the NFL than any other ACC team. And it leads to mediocre records. Now, again, this season, 10 wins, exciting, so forth. Some real heartbreaking losses. But we got to find a way to turn this talent, because the whole thing of the culture, that's out the window. That's done. We in year 3 going to now year 4. When do we turn this thing into playoffs, ACC game? We didn't even go to the game, y'all. Damn, Gina. What does this mean? What I know it means is we got 185 days, 17 hours, 12 minutes, and 23, 22, 21 seconds before we meet up with Notre Dame. Who said you can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. I don't want to be talking to the air. Let me know y'all can hear me. James says can't hear you. You might have to turn your phone up, or maybe it's on my side. All right, thank you, Black Money. I can hear you. Appreciate it. All right, we can hear you, man. All right, appreciate it. I just want to make sure. Because when people put that up there, I was like, damn, I'm talking to the air. Come on, really, Flawed. You're killing us, man. 10 combine invites, can't get to the AC championship game. Gross. Oh, Texas was the other team. Texas was the other team. I think they had 14 invites. Outside of Ole Miss and South Carolina, all those other teams were in the postseason. And they only had one more invite than we had. They had 11, we had 10. Come on, my bad. It's me. All good, James. Appreciate you, baby. I'm a little hurt about this. I want my Canes to be great. I'm ready for them to be great. I told y'all I was kind of blessed. I missed the past 20 years because I was worried about my own teams. So I was always a fan, but I wasn't fanned out. I wasn't that invested. As they say, you can't serve two masters. You can't serve your team and the Canes at the same time. Something's going to suffer. So I focused on my teams. But now that I'm all in, God damn it, I'm all in and I can't take it. Oh, Coach Dixon, you killing us over here. Out of those 10 teams, those 10, how many of them were rented transfer portal kids? UM can't develop talent. Come on. Now, Matt, I'm with you. However, Cam Ward transfer, Sam Brown transfer, Damien Martinez transfer, Jacolby George, no, he was there. Jalen Rivers was there. Tyler Barron transfer, Maui Noah transfer. 50%. 50%. 5 out of 10, 50%. So leave us alone. Now I'm gonna go with the low hanging fruit here and say, well, wait a minute, we're in a different era also now, coach. We're in an era where transfer portal is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm not mad at it. I think we would be foolish not to use the transfer portal. Just what it is. So I hear you. I appreciate it. But I highly disagree because it's part of the system now. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Right? I mean, if that's the case, we could talk about LSU. Oh, well, Joe Burrow came from Ohio State and this kid came from there. You know, we could do that across the board. Maybe not as many, but across the board. Because usually the top teams already have a bunch of players on the roster as the transfer portal came about, NIL and so forth. But you clearly see that number declining year after year after year because a lot of those guys are transferring out because they don't have to be there anymore. They're not stuck. I don't want to go down that road too long, too tough, but that's what it is. But I will say this, to your point, Coach. Once we get them, we do have to do something with them. Because there's other teams that's getting transfers and they're doing something with them, i.e. Indiana. Damn it. I.e. Oregon. Oregon transfer quarterback every year. Every year they get a new quarterback out of transfer portal. I can't tell you the last quarterback I think Oregon had that came in as a true freshman. Who's the last quarterback Oregon had as a true freshman? Dylan Gabriel. Who was prior to Dylan Gabriel? Was Bo Nix. Prior to Bo Nix was, I don't know, somebody else. Marcus Mariota was the last dude that came in. I don't know. Damn them Ducks. Yep, you just said it. So probably Mariota. I don't know. But they have you in the transfer portal too, right? That's also like saying at Florida State, Keon Coleman. Right? Keon Coleman transfer. So I get it. I'm with you. But it's part of the system. It is what it is. Let me open up this line right quick. 862-799-9956. Please feel free to call on in. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. I'm excited for these guys. I definitely think all of these guys are draftable. I definitely know Cam Ward is draftable. It's interesting to find out. I was looking at an ESPN report and a NFL projected. It was ESPN. Let me see. ESPN NFL top prospects. That's what I was looking at. And again, ESPN ain't, end all be all, but it's what it is. Abdul Carter, they have as 1. Travis Hunter, 2. Mason Graham from Michigan, D tackle, 3. Tyler Warren, 4. Shout out to Tyler Warren from Penn State. Had him on my my college fantasy league. Ashton Genty, 5. Michael Williams, 6. Jalen Walker, 7. Josh Simmons, Ohio State, 8. Will Campbell, 9. Cam Ward, 10. First quarterback off the board. Will Johnson, first cornerback off the board, Michigan. Jahdae Barron, another DB. Colston Loveland, tight end. Dang, what they did with dang, Shador ain't even in the top 25 compared to this? That's tough. Oh well. It is what it is. But I do want to say something interesting. If you look at draft picks, they got the number 1 is a edge rusher, 2 wide receiver, 3 D tackle, 4 tight end, 5 running back, 6 edge rusher, 7 edge rusher, 8 offensive tackle, 9 offensive tackle, and then 10 quarterback. It's all about Justin Herbert, Coach T. Okay. It's all about Who affects the quarterback, if you notice that? D tackles, they got one in the top 10, 30% are edge rushers. There's 3 edge rushers, Abdul Carter, Michael Williams from Georgia, Jalen Walker from Georgia. Another D tackle, Mason Graham from Michigan. That's 4 D linemen right there. So 40% D line. Now, somebody got to block those guys. Will Campbell, offensive tackle. Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State. One quarterback, Cam Ward. Ashton Genty, one running back, one tight end, Tyler Warren. One receiver, Travis Hunter. That's it. No linebackers, right? And I don't think if Ashton Genty wasn't doing what he did, he wouldn't be on this list either. But he balled out this year. But anyway, like I said, 862-799-9956. Please feel free to go ahead and call on in. You're more than welcome. Chop it up. I want to hear your thoughts about my beloved Miami Hurricanes and what they have done getting 10 guys to the league. Again, this is a great accomplishment, but at the end of the day, about wins, man. We need wins, bro. We need wins. I also want to know how y'all feel about Ken Ward not throwing in the league. I mean, throwing in the combine as well. And it'd be very interesting to see how all this pans out and how this works out, because I think the combine is losing its luster. It's losing its I want to say its value. Should they, how about this? Should they do like one-on-ones? I don't know. You're not really trying to get hurt. I get it. But hell, we've seen players get hurt in the combine, just run the 40, pull a hammy. But should they do something different? I don't know. Should they change the events a little bit? I don't know. It'd be very interesting to find out. 862-799-9956. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button as well. Feel free to call on in. I want to hear what you got to say in regards to this. But like I say, Cam Ward is out here. Damien Martinez. I was looking at a Damien Martinez highlight, and I'm like, damn, dog, we had a running back like this. And the thing about Damien Martinez, as you watch the games live, like when I watch them live, it didn't seem as exciting as the highlights. I'm like, this dude has some runs, man. Now, he didn't pop any, 60, 70, 80 yarders like that. This dude has some tough runs, man. Like he and Fletcher, not taking anything away from Fletcher, just bringing him up because he's a senior or going to the league. I mean, you talking about a balanced offense with a deadly quarterback, good run game, good offensive line. Oof. Sam Brown is an interesting character, in my opinion. He had the dropsies. He got into it on the sideline a couple of times. I don't know if he gets drafted. And I bring that up to say this. I watch a guy like Charleston Rambo. I keep bringing his name up, right? Charleston Rambo, at the time prior to Xavier Restrepo, broke the reception record for Miami. Didn't even get drafted. Wasn't a big guy. Wasn't ultra fast. Well, in contrast to Sam Brown, I think Sam Brown's got some good speed, but he got the dropsies. Sam Brown for Miami, he had 36 catches for 509 yards and 2 touchdowns. Played in 12 games. 36 catches, 509 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's it. When he played at Houston the prior year, or the previous year, 62 catches, 815, and 3 touchdowns. I think what hurt Sam Brown is he doesn't score a lot. I think he kind of falls. Yeah, Mike Harley didn't even get drafted. Shout out to you, Nick. I think they want to work him out to see what he really has, maybe from a speed perspective, how fast he really is. Is he worth taking a risk in a late round just because of his speed? Maybe we can do something with him. But what? Hell, Miami didn't even use him, I don't think, as kick returner. You damn sure you're going to put him back there punt return if he got the dropsies. Can't afford that. So I think that'll be very interesting. Jacolby George. I think his interviews will be more important. I think if he interviews with some teams, they're going to really question him about him. I think Jacolby George is talented. I think he can play. But you know, the NFL is, we don't want no distractions. Don't come over here with that foolishness. Even though he hasn't done stuff kind of off the field, but his on-field antics are not the best. And I think they're going to really drill him and question him about those things. I think Elijah Arroyo, unfortunately, I guess he's hurt, kind of dinged up. Maybe he's a third round, hopefully. Hopefully he's a third round guy. Restrepo, man, I love Restrepo. I hope he go in here and run. If I had some magic dust, man, I'll put some sprinkled dust on the run of 4-3. But everybody know he a ball player. Everybody knows Restrepo is a ball player. He gonna catch the hard balls. You know, the Wes Welker kind of guy. You know, when you make those comparisons, knows where the first down is, sacrifices his body. Just a ball player, great teammate, great locker room guy, as they call it. I hate to see that young man go, dog. And shout out to him for creating his future, right? Wasn't a highly touted kid, and he created his future through the hard work and dedication. Jalen Rivers. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I think they really brought Jalen Rivers because they want to see what he can do. They want to see what he can do. They want to see his movements, his mobility, his strength. They want to put him through the ringer. And he can't afford not to take any of these events off. He even need to run the 40. Francis Maui Noah. Is it Maui Noah with like an N, but there's no N in it? I'm big on trying to pronounce people's name right. Francis Maui Noah. Projected to be first round by multiple draft. Hey, hell, I'll stand corrected. Cool. I love it. I was going to say second, but, you know, hey, I'm cool with first. I ain't got no problem with that. But let's go back to Francis. I think this year he didn't look great. He didn't look as exciting as he did the previous year. He almost looked kind of out of place at times. I think they're going to put him through the football IQ test, his FBI. I think they want to know how much football he knows, from making checks to doing this, talking the game. Is he a tough guy? Can he tackle you? Sure, I think he can. But there's two elements of his game I think they really want to check. They want to check here, and they want to check his feet. I think he definitely got the heart. That's not a question. But they want to check his agility, his mobility, and they want to check his brain, his gray matter. Can you make checks on this football field? If they go from A to B, do you know how to get us in the correct spot? Yes, Kiko. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the name of people. Kiko. Sorry, Juan. Keep me in check, Juan. Keep me in check, Juan. And see, here's what I don't think that's fair. Lance Guidry happened to Kiko, unfortunately. Well, Lance Guidry was that Kiko first year, and he was leading the team in tackles. How easily we forget, Juan. How easily we forget, Juan. Y'all tough, boy. I'm not saying Lance Guidry not a part of it, but he surely was used a lot differently than he was Lance Guidry's first year. They blitzed him a lot. He created a lot of pressure. He came off the edge. He came up the middle. He wasn't in coverage as much. I'm just going to play devil's advocate and say, well, how do we know that Kiko doesn't walk into Lance Guidry's office and say, Coach, I need to show more versatility in my game. All they do is see me blitz. All they do is see me make tackles at the line of scrimmage. All they do is see me sacking the quarterback. I need to show that I can cover, Coach. I need to show that I can play in space. I need to show that I can make the right checks. I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't know. And last but not least, Andres Borregales, kicker. Most consistent man on the team. The most consistent. Let me pull up his. I never looked at his stats. Let me see his stats. I think he definitely makes a team. Andres Borregales last year was 62 out of 62 extra points made. Extra points. He is responsible for 62 points on the scoreboard. He was 18 of 19 from field goals. 94%. 18 of 19 in field goals. He was responsible for 116 points last year alone. My goodness. Played in all 13 games. Basically been a 4-year starter. Played in total 50 games in his career. Wow, look at this. He's only missed one extra point. One extra point in 184 attempts. He's 183 of 184 for extra points. So maybe he got blocked. I don't know. He slipped and fell. Who knows? .5% from the extra point. Not good. We know that's not the hardest, but the snap, the hold, the kick, all that has to happen in order. Because if he misses it, it don't matter if the snap was bad. It goes on him. So shout out to the specialist unit. Anyway, like I said, we got the phone lines rolling. A lot of people not calling in. I don't know why. Why y'all be scared to talk, man? Juan, you call in all the time. I mean, you typing. But hey, let's see what it is. Let me see. Nope says, man, he was getting killed on HB wheel. Okay, have bad wheels. I would have had told him sometime your best advantage is what others don't know till it's too late. Yeah, he wasn't moving great. And I think that's what they want to see in this draft. They want to see him cover. They want to see him play in space. They want to see all of that kind of stuff. And when he said he's speaking of Kiko, the linebacker, Mount North. It'll be interesting, man. I can't wait. It's going to start Thursday at 3:00. I'll definitely be watching. I think the defensive line go first. Let me see who goes first. I had it up here at one point. I think the D-line goes first. Uh, 2025. Let's see here. I think the defensive line is first. And Abdul Carter be balling, boy. Yeesh. He tough. Tough. Yep. Defensive linemen and linebackers. There you go. So we'll see Tyler Barron and we'll see Kiko Mawinoa tomorrow between 3 and 8 p.m. on Thursday. On the 28th, you got DBs. We ain't got none of those. Our tight end, I don't believe Arroyo is going to be working out. So we don't have anybody in that running. Still go watch. And then Saturday, 1 to 9 will be running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers. We got plenty of that going on. And then Monday, we got offensive linemen. So, hey, in 4 days, baby. 4 days. See what it's all about. And y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all clap it up for Shauna Boo in the building. I said, clap it up for Shauna. Shauna Boo, how you been? I know you out there working really hard. I hope all is well with you. I hope you are achieving your dream out there, Shauna Boo. Shout out to you. Much love to you. Shauna Boo in the building. Here we go. What does that say? It looks like Will Harris and Kevin Beard will be announced soon as Hurricane spring practice is soon to begin. That's a win. I think I was watching Coop, or Coop was on. Shout out to Coach Coop in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. I think he was talking about the spring game maybe being canceled. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I know that they had it projected where it's supposed to be at the soccer field again this year. I don't know how many seats they're supposed to have. It's only for the Golden Canes or whatever they call it. I think that's criminal, but whatever. Yeah, but the Miami canceled spring game. I got a real bad taste in my mouth about canceling spring games. Like I really, and maybe that's the coach in me, and I get the business side of it. But some things, man, are what they are. Fans look forward to it. Players look forward to it. I mean, I remember going to that spring game. What was it, Pink Stadium up there in Fort Lauderdale? Bro, you talking about an excellent outing. Cane fans got a chance to meet, hang out, chill, see your team. I mean, it was a great experience. Okay, Shauna Boo, you gotta come holler at us, man. Aye, Captain. That's all right. Y'all clap it up again. Shauna Boo, there we go, baby. She made it. How the song go? Ooh, 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 ooh. Like a cop. I guess that's how it goes. Well, Black Butterfly. I left you a message in the Discord. You ain't respond. I'm hot with you, Black Butterfly, but I'm glad you're back in the building. We rocking and rolling. But anyway, like I said, man, 862-799-9956. Coach getting a little hot. Ain't nobody calling in here, but that's all right. Oh, okay. Because Coop was stating the latest colleges that canceled. Miami says it will have a spring game as far as we know. All right. I remember seeing the headline, and I had it on for him when he was talking about it and so forth. But appreciate that, Juan. But yeah, I just think, man, that's something that needs to stay around. I understand why coaches are doing it, but sometimes we allow business to tear up great things, man. And I know people, well, things evolve, whatever. Some stuff need to stay the same. Stop touching stuff. Can't just biting. I got to put some more in my cup. Ooh, that thing biting. All right. Well, I don't know what else we want to talk about. It's a slow part of the season. It's only 66 people in here. Hey. Oh, you're not on it. All right. Well, I was checking on you, and I was making sure everything was all right because I know you were taking care of some things, and I had reached out to some people to make sure everything was well with you. So I'm glad everything's working out well. I hope all is well with you. We definitely got to get back on it and make it happen. Coach Hay, what is your opinion on Simeon Barrow not invited to the combine? Well, you know the hardest thing is, I'll say this. Well, I was just talking the street, and I was, you look at Shamar Stewart, and Shamar Stewart, he was just saying, had 1.5 sacks in each year. And he's invited, and he's projected. He's 6'6", 290, projected to be a first-round draft pick. So from a production standpoint, take the name off. You just think about that. You're like, yeah, who's that guy? A lot of it is potential. But when I go look at Simeon Barrow, who played inside, right? He had a total of 30 tackles, 13 solos, 17 assists, 8 TFLs, 5.5 sacks just this year. This is the most sacks he's had. He had 3 his freshman year, 4 his sophomore year, 3.5 his junior year. He had 5.5 sacks his senior campaign. 5.5 his senior campaign. Now, I know they play 2 different positions, but when you ask me what do I think about him not being invited, I get it. I guess I understand, because everything is not created equal when you think about this. I look at Shamar Stewart. He has a total of, at playing the end part, he had 31 total sacks, 14 solo, 17 assists, almost identical. 6 TFLs. Simeon Barrow had 8. 1.5 sacks this season. Shamar Stewart has, for 3 years he played, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Freshman, sophomore, junior. A total of 4.5 sacks his entire college career as an end. Simeon Barrow had 5.5 in one season. Maybe it's measurables. Again, Shamar Stewart, they don't have up here his size. I think Street said he was 6'6". Simeon Barrow, 6'2", 285. Talking about 4 inches. Different position now. I totally understand that. One is inside, outside. I get it. But I can never explain why these NFL guys do what they do, why they don't do. Maybe he just didn't have enough interest. Maybe he didn't have enough production for guys. I don't know. So do I think he should have been invited? Yeah, you should invite every senior out there. Every senior out there. Shoot. Real quick, really flawed. Who do you think will be the second player drafted from Miami? I know who the first quarterback going to be. I know the first quarterback. I know the first quarterback going to be off the board. Huh? Shout out to Uncle Luke. He was talking that stuff this morning on the Nasty Work podcast. Luke, you got to come see me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to come see me. There's a dude named Cameron Ward. Going to be the first one off the board. Quarterback, that is. Who is the second? Flawed. I like these questions. If I follow what I did in my fantasy draft, I had drafted Boyd Gallus in the first round of my fantasy draft. My first year playing, I found out that was a huge mistake. I think Arroyo goes next. I think Arroyo goes next. I said third round, but I might find myself being corrected right here, Juan. He could be late 1, early 2. Late 1, early 2. It's just because everything is quarterback. I think because quarterbacks, who affects the quarterbacks is what I'm trying to say, is so big. And who affects the quarterbacks are what? These linemen, these edge rushers. And these D tackles are sneaking in there too, right? I mean, you can't deny the tight end from Penn State. The dude was ridiculous, man. He was ridiculous. What, 44, I think his number was? Or 44? Man, this dude catching passes, throwing passes, playing running back, full back, like doing everything out there. But I'll go with Sam. I'm sorry. I'll go with Elijah Arroyo. And shout out to the Arroyo family, man. They've actually been friends of this channel. Dad, you come on a lot of be in the chat, man. So shout out to the Arroyo family as well. Hey, boy, Flaw, what you done did? See what happened? You came on there with that blasphemy? You were talking that blasphemy. You talking that crazy. Now them Canes hot with you. Category 10. We got a category 10 heading to Indy. Black Butterfly, we miss you. We miss you, Black Butterfly. You got to come and holler at us. We all been going through a lot, but you got to come back and holler at us. Now, Flaw, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now. I let you and Street go at it. But I'm ready to battle. I'm just letting you know. Because
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price. I got something for all that. And that cane juice biting too. We ain't finna have it. We ain't finna have it up in here. Not that slander. Giovanni's Pikachu. The hell is a Pikachu? What is a Pikachu? Damn, I know I'm getting old. I don't even know what the hell a Pikachu. Giovanni Pikachu. I don't know what that is. What is today's price? Today's price, shout out to Cuban Kane, is the standard. Damn it, if we don't go to the ACC championship this year with this bull crap doggone schedule we got, we got 8 home games. Oh, it's Pokemon. They still got Pokemon going? That's like me saying Cobra with G.I. Joe. When did Cobra? No, Destro. He had the chrome head. Shout out. My name is Destro Hayes. I ain't no Pokemon was still going around. But anyway, he said Pokemon never left. My bad, dog. It's an Oriental cartoon. I thought you couldn't use the word Oriental. I thought I was like derogatory now. Because, you know, we cancel a lot of words. I don't be knowing you cancel. I thought it's called anime, right? I don't know. Let me go back to what I was talking about. Let me go back to what I know. I don't know damn thing about no Pokemon and a Pikachu. But here's what I do know. The goal is we got to get to the ACC championship and win the damn thing. We got 8 home games. Think about 8 home games. Or maybe pull up this schedule and go through this thing. We got 8 home games. Start off with Notre Dame, as you see right here. 185 days, 16 hours, 35 minutes, and 17, 16, 15 seconds before we whip somebody behind. But anyway, let me go back to the schedule here. Bro, we start off with Notre Dame. Man, throw a W on that schedule, man. Throw a W on the schedule. We got Bethune-Cookman. Shout out to the HBCU. Throw a W on the schedule. That's 2. USF. Mind you, these are all home games. Notre Dame, Hard Rock, home game. Bethune, home game. USF, home game. The Florida Lizards, they come to the Rock. Throw a W on that schedule. Another home game. Then we go to Tallahassee. Throw another W on that schedule. Louisville, Throw another W on that schedule. I'm sorry. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4 home games. Then we go to Tallahassee. Come back to the Hard Rock. Home game. Stanford. We don't even got to go to California, y'all. Home game. Then we go to Dallas. SMU. Throw a W on that schedule. Syracuse. Come back to the Hard Rock. Throw a W on that schedule. North Carolina State. Hard Rock. Throw a W on that schedule. Virginia Tech. We got to go to Blacksburg. Throw a W on that schedule and put them to sleep to the Sandman. Mother effer Sandman. I'm getting fired up in here. I'm getting hot. Damn it, I'm getting hot. And last, we got to go to Pittsburgh, PA, and find Wiz Khalifa. Huh? Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Cool off. Cane juice biting. And then we go to Pittsburgh. Come on, dog. I'm 12-0, dog. Calm down, Hayes. You're getting too mad. Calm down. Relax. 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 No. No, Juan. No. And I know you're not going to like this. And I know you're not going to like this. I know y'all going to sound pandering. But I really do believe this. Floyd did say it earlier. We have to demand more. I'm trying to see her comment. And she wasn't lying. Right here. Y'all need to stop being soft, demand better. Thank you. I know y'all don't like her right now because she gave us the business. She gave us the verbal judo the other day. But that's not a lie. He demanded more. See, this is what we have to do. I'm ready now. When Coach Cristobal was coming to the Miami Hurricanes, he demanded that he get X, Y, and Z. And what did the University of Miami do? Gave him X, Y, and Z. So when he demanded more, we as the customers should demand more. Not expect more. Well, we do expect, but you know what I'm saying? You can expect something and not get it. But we demand more. So when you go back and say, Coach, hold up, I'm trying to find it. Coach, you forgot to add Mario's brain fart game. No, slap yourself. God, hold on, I broke my phone. Somebody call the police. Oh, my modem done turned over. Oh, I done broke my phone. I got it. Damn it. Back to what I'm talking about. So when he demanded more, all right, you got the first one. We go 5-7. Brain fart, Middle Tennessee State. Everybody blame Manny, whatever. Manny done wouldn't have been a defensive coordinator, number one defense. They got a new head coach job. We still blaming this dude. That's like that's like your girlfriend is still blaming you for what you did 10 years ago, and she had 6 more boyfriends since then. That damn Hayes, he scarred me for life. You see what I'm saying? Leave Manny alone. It's been too long. Anyway, go to Dr. Phil if you have a problem. So once you demand it, then you go to second year. We don't take a knee. All right, whatever. We in the third year. The number one offense in the country. Yeah, I get the defense, but at the end of the day, that's on the head man. I don't care what nobody say. And this is not this is not a Mario thing. This is an everybody thing, right? If Steve Jobs, I know he's passed away, but just follow me, at Apple has a great product, but terrible at marketing, it's bad. It's on Steve Jobs. Yeah, the marketing director probably gonna get fired, but at the end of the day, he's the head of the company. Right? That's just what it is. So when something in the organization goes wrong, the head of the company, y'all keep it out the gutter, the head of the company has to answer those questions. The same way the head of the company gets the praise for the marketing. So the marketing director, of course, he'll get the praise within the company. Steve Jobs, give him a raise, whatever. But he's not going to be praised, or she's not going to be praised for their marketing ability. He's going to get praised. Man, Apple does a good job marketing their products. Or, you know what? Apple does a bad job marketing their products. And the stakeholders are going to go to the head man. That's all I'm saying. So now let's take it to football. Don't think because it's a sport, it's not a business. It's the same model. The head man of any program from high school, little league, Pop Warner, 30U, whatever. The head man get the praise. The head man get the ridicule. So yeah, our defense was bad. Yeah, Lance Guidry, if you want to blame him. But at the end of the day, it all falls on who? The head man. Yeah, we know Lance Guidry ran it, but because it's sports, we know who the defensive coordinator is. I don't think anyone here can tell me who the marketing director for the iPhone 15 is for Apple. Nope. Hell, most of y'all don't even know who the new CEO is. Hell, I sure don't, because I don't have no Apple products. It costs too doggone much. So I say all that to say, we have to demand no more farts, sir. $8 million. No more farts. No more brain farts in the game. I wish I had a fart button. No more farts. It's football. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, we're going into year 4. 4. I'm trying to see. Hell, I'm feeling a little coachish right now. I don't see a loss on the schedule. I'm feeling a little 12-0-ish right now. Coach feeling a little 12-0-ish right now. The Fighting Irish? Don't get your doggone 4-leaf clover plucked. Bethune Wildcats. Get that. Matter of fact, Irish. Mother. Wildcats. Mother. Who else on this doggone list? USF Bulls. And Florida haters. Mother effer Gator. Florida State Seminoles. Louisville Cardinals. Cook them birds. The hell is a Stanford a tree? We got 2 Cardinals in a row. We got the Louisville Cardinals, then the Stanford Cardinals. And they so confused. How they supposed to be a smart school and they got a damn tree as their mascot, but they the Cardinals. Idiots. SMU. What do they call them? The ponies? Yeah, it's Mustangs. They ain't even no thoroughbreds. Syracuse Orangemen. We got the dumbest damn mascots in the ACC. What the hell is a Syracuse Orangemen? What is that? North Carolina State Wolfpack. F for Wolf. Ain't even no wolves in North Carolina, I don't think. Virginia Tech Hokies. Punk ass turkeys. Mother, that crap out of here. Pittsburgh Panthers. Can't blue and gold Panthers. They're out of here. I just thought about it. ACC got some of the dumbest doggone mascot, the Stanford Cardinals, and they got a big old tree. Syracuse Orangemen, Virginia Tech Hokies. Get that crap off my screen. I'm getting hot. Anyway, sorry. Who is Beck supposed to be throwing? I mean, when is he supposed to be throwing again? It don't matter. Whenever he's ready to throw, he'll throw. I don't care if he don't throw until doggone 2 days before game 1. When he ready, he ready. Y'all just some haters. Andrew's biting. Nope, says throw a slap for them dirty crap. Mother. As a matter of fact, take this. You doggone Irish. Run to the eye. Ah, in my eye. Tired of this crap. I'm not doing 20 years of this. I'm not sitting here analyzing 10 dudes in the draft. I mean, in the combine, getting cats drafted. Streeter come up with these clever ass questions about over the 15 years, the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes has been number 1 in the Coastal in recruiting for 15 years. In the past 5 years, Miami has put more players in the NFL than any other team in the ACC. Can you tell me why that hasn't led to more success? Brilliant question. Brilliant question. Brilliant. Brilliant. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Damn it. Streeter from Footballville, Caneville. If this year doesn't end like we're supposed to do it, your first question at that podium better be, Coach Cristobal, because it's now 3 years later, going to be 4 years later. In the past 19 years, Miami has been one of the top recruited teams. And, we put 10 guys just last year in the combine. We probably got 9 drafted. And, we didn't go to the game. We were on the couch. And we put more talent in the NFL than any other ACC team, and we haven't even gotten to the championship game. Can you explain, Coach Cristobal, why that is? Because you seem to got the money, you got the players, you changed the culture, you changed the coaching, and the F we ain't in the dang S. Come on, man. SMU first year. Getting pissed, dog. Don't ask me if I'm all right. It was going for my knees. Bro, SMU. SMU, bro. They got a quarterback that was going to dang on Jankyville State. And dang on Rhett Lashley say, nah, come on here, stay to the crib. First year in the league, coming out of doggone G5. Everybody, oh, that's a G5 school. Miami's starting to get like god dang Star Trek. We going to places ain't nobody ever been before. We ain't never been. And I'm sick of this. I'm sick, dog. Like, we got to stop making excuses. We got to demand more. I'm making a shirt right now. I'm going to make another shirt. I don't know what's going to be on it yet, but just give me a minute. But I'm sick of this junk because you got programs like SMU making it. They just got here. Just got to the AC's goddamn C. I said, hey, yo, what's up, baby? I'm hot over here, dog. I can't make no more excuses. You got 185 days, 16 hours, 18 minutes, and 39 seconds before we kick this thing off and get this party started right. Get this party started quickly, right? Set it off on the left, yo. Set it off on the just set it off. Now set it off. I'm sick of this, dog. We in the third, arguably the fourth conference. Because you could call what you want, SEC, Big Ten. Oh, they top heavy. So what? All conferences top heavy. Number one offense in college football, dog. And we on the couch. We on the mother-loving couch. I'm hot. And I knew I was going to go here. I knew I was going to get here with this. Because when I saw the 10 people come out, I said, awesome. And then I thought about it. In the hell, we got 10 dudes going to the combine. And we on the goddamn couch. We on the couch. On the couch. See, I think my mind worked different. Most people see, the glass half full. I'll be looking for the empty side of it. I want to know how much water I got left. I'm like, man, 10 guys going, that's awesome, man. Yeah, Kane's great. Then I thought about it, I said, wait a minute, goddamn. That's back to street question. I thought it was brilliantly worded because it's like, wait a minute, we got all these dudes in the league. We be at home. Shoulder pads to the left, helmets to the right. Keep your jock strap and mouthpiece. That's for you. Calm down, Hayes. Just calm down. Take a drink. Put the fire out. It's too much. I ain't going to stand for it, and I ain't going to sit down either. So back to demanding. We're at the point, we're going to year 4. Year 4. We are 40%. Well, we're 30% done with this contract. 40%. If y'all follow me, y'all follow my drill. Into this contract. Sitting on a mother-loving couch. Not this year, coach. We can't do it. Won't do it. Can't win with them. Can't work with them. I won't do it. Finally, I got a call on the line. Coach been in here drowning in my sorrow and cane juice. And finally, somebody called in. It's probably one of the biggest haters of all time. Call and talk to us, Coach Hot.
Coach, you all right over there, man?
No, I'm hot, dog. I be getting myself worked up.
I walk in from picking my son up, man. I'm seeing the screens, there's flames everywhere, man. I'm about to call the fire department, man. You all right over there?
Reggie, I'm hot, Reggie. I'm hot. I can't take it. Tell your son I'm sorry. Tell your son I'm sorry. I didn't want him to see Coach act like this. Sorry. I know he holds me in high regard and he sees me at a certain level, but sometimes you got to just roll your sleeves up and give him the business.
Did they cancel the spring game or something? What happened?
No, man, we got 10 people in the doggone combine. That's what happened.
That's a good number.
See, that's a guy looking at the glass half full.
That means that shows that you had a lot of talent on this past year's team.
See that? Say it again, Reggie.
That means you had a talented team.
Say it one more time.
When you're sending a crooked number of players to the combine, or they get a crooked number from your team get invited to the combine, that means you had a talented team.
See, still looking at a half full. What else does that mean?
Well, it can mean that you didn't use that talent to the fullest.
Ding, mother loving ding. There you go, Reggie. That's what my point is. It's a great accomplishment. It's great for the program. I think it will help with recruiting. But then you got to peel back.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna help with recruiting, especially if they perform well.
Yeah, but then you got to pull back the layers of the onion.
But the thing about it, Coach, you guys got the guy you wanted. Everybody was clamoring for Cristobal. The prodigal son came home.
And what was my first question? What happens?
Yeah,
when the fan base turns?
That the whole time.
I've been saying that for the longest. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I want to tell you the teams that's ahead of us on invites. I got it right here. The teams that are ahead of us on invites, Reggie. Ohio State Buckeyes, national championship winners, 15 invites.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Longhorn, they were in the playoffs, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Bulldogs, were they in the? They were in there too, right?
SEC champs,
14
and playoff.
Yeah. 14. Oregon Ducks, 12. Ole Miss Rebels, 11. South Carolina Gamecocks, 11. Miami Hurricanes, 10. Look at the company we're talking about. We're in, dog. We're in the national. I mean, they have 15, but 15, 14 for Texas, 14 for Georgia, 12 for Oregon, 11 for Ole Miss, South Carolina Gamecocks 11, and Miami 10.
Yeah. Those 3 or 4 plays a game, Coach.
Bro, here go the funny thing. You want to hear something funny? Look at the South Carolina Gamecocks. These are all the people who have been invited. A defensive back, defensive line, defensive line, linebacker, defensive line, running back, tight end, offensive line. Bro, the whole defense damn near gone.
Coach, how many of those players are seniors or super seniors?
I don't know, and I don't care no more.
I know a lot of usually when you see a large number on one side of the ball, a lot of those are upperclassmen. A lot of players that stayed the full year or used their 5th year.
I know, Reggie.
But yeah, they had a good talented team, man. They had a talented team.
But my point is, I don't care about Ole Miss and South Carolina. However, at the end of the day, maybe to give them a little bit of credit, they had to play these other teams. The Georgias, the Texas, the Ohio States. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have to play any of these people. There's nobody in front of us.
Even some of those teams they lost to, they people would look at it as a good loss because either there was a close game or they played them tough.
Right, but what I'm saying is Ohio State had to play Oregon. And then Oregon had to play Ohio State. So you're in great company, right? Texas had to play Georgia. Georgia had to play Texas. I'm trying to find Ole Miss and South Carolina probably played each other. I don't know. Miami plays nobody on the list above us. I don't know who the next ACC team was, AO. So all I'm saying is, I guarantee whoever had 9 or less ain't an ACC team. I bet that. I would love to find out. This one only has the top, I guess, 5 teams. See if they name anybody else after that. No, ain't no down here but some ads.
But
Get that crap out
Coach,
of here.
Coach, here's the question.
It's hot.
Now that you guys have since you guys have now crest that 10 win, I know that was really big for you this year, 10 wins. Now you have crest that double-digit win season. How far are you willing to take a step back? 1 game, like 9 games successful?
No, I just went through the schedule.
You know how much you guys are losing.
I just went through the schedule. You was picking your son up. We got 12-0.
Oh yeah. Oh, y'all have a friendly schedule this season?
Yeah, I'm cold out. I'm good. I'm coated out. Like I'm all the way live.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Miami had 10. Alabama had 9. Florida had 9. LSU had 8.
And
Notre Dame had 8.
Be fired through the
Hold on, I'm looking for the next ACC team. Michigan had 8. Iowa had 7. Clemson with 6. Clemson's the next ACC team that has 6. And guess what? Clemson went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what? Clemson went. Tennessee, North Carolina. North Carolina got 6, and they were trash Ola this year. They was trash.
Yeah, they coach fired. Well,
Virginia Tech with 6.
He was encouraged. Maybe he was encouraged to resign. Maybe.
The first team that we played on this list, we didn't even think about what I'm saying. The first team we played on this list is Virginia Tech. That's the first team we played on this list.
Mm.
Come on, Coach.
So what is it, Coach? Is it something mental with Cristobal, or is it like what is it?
I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, they better figure it out.
Before it was always we needed a quarterback. Y'all had everything last year.
Reggie, you getting me hot, Reggie.
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Reggie, I'm trying to get my chi, my zen. Isn't that what it's called?
The only reason I ask you this, Coach, because you look at things not through a fandom glasses. So you're gonna give it to me raw. You're gonna tell the truth about it.
Should I say pause right there when you say I'll give it? Should I say pause, man?
Pause.
I'm gonna give it to you raw.
Pause for the pause police. Yeah, pause police. Yeah, pause.
As long as you don't give it back to me blood raw.
You're gonna tell it to us straight. Put it there. I was afraid. You're gonna tell it to us straight.
I'm gonna give you the hard facts. Let me tell you something. Reggie, thank you for calling in. I was drowning up here, dog. I was about to go into a corner. Like I was about to get into a mindset where I was going to go outside. It's garbage day tomorrow. I was going to go over there and kick my own garbage can to go over because I'm that upset. Fred, what's up with you, baby?
Is it the fact that you keep reflecting on how good this team really was?
Yes.
On paper?
Do you know
why they didn't translate to the field?
Yeah. Yes, Reggie. Do you know how good, bro? Like, you know how I don't want to go down this road, but I need therapy. So let me get on my couch. Hold on. So, you know how, like, hold on, I gotta lay back. So, you know how, like, when I started the season off, I was like, you know what, bro? 10 win minimum. Got Cam Ward. Whatever. Got all these players. Whoop-de-woo, you do. Then I thought to myself, I said, dag nabbit. pick up Damien Martinez. I knew we had Fletcher, but at that particular time, remember Fletcher had just had his surgery off that big injury. We didn't know if Fletcher was truly going to be the Fletcher we saw, right?
So you basically have the same scenario with your quarterback this year.
I guess. Yes. Yeah. But we picked this dude up. Fletcher was already there. But Fletcher was like, say he had that major surgery. So I totally appreciated and understood the acquisition of Damien Martinez. I thought it was great pickup, excellent move. And if Fletcher could play, great addition, great, a little 1-2 punch. Not the it's not forced on him to be the big guy back there because of his injury. And then I said, oh man, I moved it to 11, right? I moved it to 11. Then I saw the spring game, super excited. I stayed at 11, but then we started playing. And we played Florida. And I know Florida wasn't that great. However, we looked great. We looked great. I don't care who we were playing, but we played Florida.
And that was a road game for you guys, right?
That was a road game. That was a road game. But we played Florida. Right? We played them. And me looking at through my coaching eyeball, see the big eyeball? That one. I was looking through my good eye, and I said, holy smokes, Reggie. We got something here because this is this team's first game together. A lot of moving parts, but the engine looks like a well-oiled machine. You talking about the blocking looked great, the confidence, the defense looked good. Hell, Mish Powell out here pick sixing. We got sacks. We looking real spiffy out here, Reggie. We looking damn good. And now in my mind, I'm like, college football is in trouble. Because damn it, the U is back. I'm on the couch, y'all. So just picture, I'm laying back. I'm talking to my therapist right now. Just relax. Let me live. So I'm thinking, oh my God, college football is in trouble. Looking at our schedule, I'm like, not to be over, but I'm like 12-0. We might drop one. I always had that. Shout out to Juan saying, I think that was Juan saying, oh, well, Mario brain fart game. So I always had that one in my mind. Never went 12-0. I didn't go all the way Kane crazy. But the Florida game got me. The Florida game was my crack high. You know what they say about crack? Okay. The reason people get addicted to it because they're always chasing that first high.
Chasing that high, yeah.
They're chasing that first high, but you never can achieve it again. And when I saw the Florida game,
was Florida that first challenge team for you guys, or was there another team early on?
No, Florida was our first game of the season.
No, I'm just talking about, you picked, okay, if we beat this team, you know how you said, okay, this team here should give us a battle.
I had three teams.
Or were you just like, okay,
I had three teams. The three teams I said that should give us trouble, right? The three teams I said that should give us trouble was Florida. This preseason now. Florida, Florida State, Louisville. Those were the three teams I said, if we could just win one of those two, this is prior to Damien Martinez now. I said, if we could win just one of those two, we should be 10-2. I'm only asking you for a 33% chance here. One of three games. Right? Well, I'll be damned if we ain't win all three of them. We beat Florida, we beat Florida State, and we beat Louisville. Let me tell you something, Reggie. I'm hot, goddamn. I'm hot. Calm down. Just relax. Okay. So let me go back to Florida because I'm chasing this high. So seriously, I'm at the Florida game. I'm in Canesville. We literally marked it out, made it Canesville. I have to be honest as I could be, Reggie. I wasn't expecting that kind of outcome. I really wasn't. I expected it to look like a tennis match. You know, they strike, we stop them, they stop us. We strike, we make a big play, they make a big play, we make a big. Bro, Oh my God, Reggie. I said college football is in trouble, Reggie. I'm on the couch, y'all. Let me live. Talking to my therapist. So I'm like, bro, college football is in trouble. We got this. We run through Bethune and South Florida and all that. You know, coach took a little tumble. I had to go to the hospital. So we go Virginia Tech days. Yeah, a little hiccup. It's expected to happen. And it never stopped happening after Virginia Tech. Then we go to Cal. Then we go to... And I felt like, Reggie, I felt like I was at the cliff. And you know how you hanging off the cliff and you got your loved one hand and it's slipping and it's slipping. And I'm like, just hold on, baby. Help is coming, but it's slipping and it's slipping. And then Georgia Tech comes and you know, how you get like that slip, like, whoo, and you grab them and now you the fingertip holding on and you yelling help. And then Syracuse comes, right? And we go up 21-0. And that's like help is on the way. Help is here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Help is here. Right. And then all of a sudden, Reggie, my help ain't strong enough. They can't help me lift the loved one off the cliff.
You had to feel good about that 21-point lead.
That's why I said help is here.
Yeah.
But then when the help starts to try to help, they ain't strong enough to help me. And then they slip. And they landed on the couch. Oh, damn. Oh, Reggie.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so hurt. I did my Cajuns. It's too much pressure.
But you had a good season, though.
Oh, don't do that to me, Reggie. That's like kissing your cousin. It don't make no damn sense.
You had to feel good about that Duke win, though. You beat Manny.
Nobody give a damn about no Duke. We supposed to beat Duke. And we losing that Duke at halftime. That's what I'm saying.
It was a struggle for me.
That's what I'm telling you. We went to Virginia Tech and I'm at the edge of the cliff like help. And I got him by the arm. Like, you know how you lock like this when you lock your arms? And then we go to Georgia Tech and it was like, whoa. And then you end up blocking finger to finger. And then I'm like, help. And I'm losing them slowly. And then we go up 21-21 and the help comes. So I'm like, oh, we got back grips. And then a little 5-year-old come like, I can help, sir. What? Man, go get your daddy, man. I need help.
You guys were supposed to get Georgia Tech some payback, man, because they clowned you guys all summer about the taking the knee. That was supposed to be like a revenge game for you guys.
Thanks, Reggie, thanks for the
No, I'm just saying,
okay.
Man, that they should have been even more motivated to play Georgia Tech than Duke.
I don't know how to handle this, man. I don't know how to handle this, Reggie. I don't know how to handle it.
Oh man, is Mario still hungry, man? Has the salary and the the being back in Miami? He's gotten comfortable being back home, or because he's so dearly loved that he's not really feeling any pressure from the fans or the administration. Because especially after this year, you guys won 10 games, so
nobody care about 10 games, Reggie, when you got the best team.
Yeah, man. I mean, because we're giving Kirby hell because we want Bobo gone. It's just on holding on to him. Sometimes coaches get too comfortable, man. Too comfortable with some success.
Look at this, like Candyman. God doggone it. I said Syracuse 3 times, and they show up like Candyman. We got Syracuse people in the building.
Oh wow.
They laughing at me. Look at this. Should have stick to the run game. I know.
Wow.
That's like when I was asking for help, and I'm like, bring me a rope.
That game too.
Listen, I'm like, bring the rope, and the help go get a dog on a can of oil.
Coach,
Coach,
reflect back on that game. Do you think that they were trying to hit a number for Cam Ward because they knew he wasn't going to play the second half of that game?
The Syracuse game?
Give him as much. The Syracuse isn't that the game that he didn't play the second half?
No, that was the bowl game.
I'm thinking about.
That was the bowl. Then we lost the damn bowl game. We couldn't even get 11 wins.
Okay, that was the bowl game. I'm sorry. That was the bowl game. Sorry.
I can't do this.
I did lose the bowl game. Oh. Wow.
Shad on the line. I'm just gonna bring Shad in.
Yeah, man. Let's Shad take the second shift.
Shad, talk to me.
Up?
Man.
I mean, you on here complaining and whining like we didn't win the state championship. We're the best team in the state. Yeah, like we didn't accomplish anything this year. We got a state title. You got a shirt to commemorate it.
I got a shirt. Shout out to Fred. Shout out to Fred in the bill. That boy sent me a shirt to say state champs.
I mean, consolation prizes, they count too, I guess.
Well, how you a state champion in college football, dog?
We're the state champions.
Bro, they're like putting us in the same. Bro, think about it. You know what Miami Northwestern and Miami Hurricanes got in common? We both state champions.
Hey, somebody had to do it. We were undefeated. It ain't like we just, we got it and somebody beat us. We beat everybody.
I tried to have a good night. I'm going to go out there and kick my garbage can over. Oh, man.
I mean, we won. I mean, we sent the same amount of players to the combine as wins. A lot of. I like that.
I think Coach is trying to say with that much talent, you guys should have been in at least a conference title game and maybe won it.
Well, Coach Hayes has admitted, in some of the earlier seasons, he was occupied with his coaching career, but this ain't the first year we sent this many guys to the combine, and we didn't even win 10 games last time we did that. So, the time
it's always, but Shad, it's always 3 or 4 plays a game, man, that determines if you win or lose.
Yeah, seems like it's about 12 of them.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Juan said combine is a trigger word. Well, let me stop saying that then. Let me say the workout.
Underwear Olympics?
I don't care. I'm just saying, dog. We got, like, when people be saying we don't have talent, dog, we got talent.
So is there a list of all the quarterbacks that are not throwing in the combine?
I don't know where to find this stuff.
I heard Coach. I heard you say earlier that Cam Ward is not now throwing. He's just going to do the pro day.
Right.
So I mean, I know Shador is not throwing. Like any of the expected first rounders, any more not throwing. The ones that are projected.
I don't know. I think Jackson Dart, is he throwing? Shout out to Galaxy King. He said he sent 10 in 2018 and we won like 6 and 7 games. See, yeah. And I think that's back to what kind of like Street's point was we put all these guys in the league and they don't turn to success on our side.
But you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I think an interesting question can be brought up on that. You can send that many guys, but do you think it's more about what position those guys play versus just sheer numbers?
No, I think there's an interest. Like, for example, we saw South Carolina. Think about South Carolina has, let me see if I still got this up. I don't think I still have it up. South Carolina has 4 defensive linemen.
Yeah, see, that's the point that I'm bringing up.
Shad, what you got to look at is when teams are drafting players, they're looking at that player's individual performance within a game. I can have 5 sacks in a game, but if the offense is keep turning the ball over, what team did we see happen? That what was that? Was that Nebraska that played Colorado that year? The defense kept giving the ball and they kept giving it back to Colorado.
Nebraska.
I can have 3 or 4 sacks. But if the quarterback keeps fumbling the ball, fumbling the snap, and giving it right back to the other team, we're gonna lose. But I had a good performance that game. In the division.
That's kind of what I'm looking at, because
right,
obviously, you know, the positions that impact the game, obviously we're not represented in that heavily, like from a front seven perspective, offensive line perspective. Obviously Cam Ward is, you know, a guy there, but you know, a team like South Carolina having 4 defensive linemen there, I mean, you could look at South Carolina and say, yeah, they deserve to have 4 defensive linemen there. But,
yeah, but we don't have right. But also to South Carolina's defense.
4 guys that were eligible, I believe.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to South Carolina's defense, here's my problem. They ain't playing. They playing with somebody. We ain't playing nobody. We're not playing anybody. Like, that's my problem, bro. Nobody that is a thorn in the side of the University of Miami did we play this year.
We played Georgia Tech.
They have listen.
Georgia Tech, I just saw win loss there. They are one of the 2 ACC teams that have a winning record.
Okay.
You know, why you gotta disrespect Georgia Tech like that? Come on. Got our number. And they dialed it off.
But why does everybody have our number? First, it was North Carolina got our number. No, we didn't play them. We didn't play Clemson.
They lost.
We didn't play North Carolina State. We didn't play Pittsburgh. We didn't play none of these people that typically give us. Didn't play. We played Virginia Tech. We didn't play Virginia.
Some teams take on the personality of their coach. And
man, I don't want to hear that.
Georgia Tech has a good ass coach, and that's why they fight so hard.
He's an offensive lineman.
That's
what
my
I'm
point.
Is,
no.
No.
They
with Georgia, they gave us hell.
It don't matter. Here's my point, Reggie. They say we got a good coach and a tough coach, right? I can tend to agree with that. Here's my thing. He's a tough-nosed dude, right? I get it. My problem is, and we got more talent.
So, is he a tough-nosed dude, or does he just talk tough?
I ain't answering that question. I plead the fifth.
You know it personally. That's why I'm asking you. Because you know you have people that talk tough, but
based on the advice from my attorney, I plead the fifth so I don't incriminate myself.
Oh man.
Some coaches can walk in a room and don't say nothing.
Based on advice from my attorney, I plead the fifth so I don't incriminate myself. I'm not saying nothing else. All I'm saying is, I'm serious. I know I've been kind of joking and being animated, but on a serious note, right now, as a fan base, on a serious note, we got to stop making excuses for subpar stuff, dog. When you have premier ingredients, your food shouldn't taste like ramen noodles, dog. When you have premier ingredients and you go to Wolfgang Puck, it shouldn't be tasting like the Waffle House, brother. That's all I'm saying. Can you still eat at the Waffle House? Sure. Do they make some good food at the Waffle House? Sure. But my T-bone steak at the Waffle House should taste way different if I go to a top steakhouse. If you get what I'm saying? Waffle House should not be in competition.
That's why I don't like Golden Panda now. Trash.
That's all I can say. You got premier ingredients. Oh, well, I ain't had a right bowl. Man, God,
Well,
broke my headphones.
well, Coach, I mean, to follow along with the analogy that you're providing, apparently we had the Waffle House chefs at Wolfgang Puck.
Huh?
So, I said to follow along with your analogy, apparently we had a Waffle House chef parading around as a chef that worked at Wolfgang Puck. So now he's no longer there. So now we have a chef that's supposed to be at Wolfgang Puck.
Hold on. You talking about Manny? God, y'all leave Manny alone.
I'm not talking about Manny. I'm talking about
My bad.
Lance Gee.
No, I ain't going to that court. I'm tired of picking on coordinators. We on our third coordinator in 4 years, dog. Nope, not gonna do it. Nope.
I was just following along with the analogy that you were putting out about, the restaurant. So, we had a Waffle House chef in there.
No, the chef is the head coach. The chef is the head coach. Now the sous chef, the sous chef is hired by the head chef. That's my point. I hear all that. We could blame those guys, but at the end of the day, those guys are hired and vetted by the head man. Like I said earlier, I don't know when y'all came on here, but I was giving an analogy about Steve Jobs, right? Steve Jobs is probably not, I know he's passed away. I said that before, but I know that he was not probably over marketing. They probably went out and hired a marketing firm, team, whatever, to put out the iPhone products and the Apple products. If their marketing is terrible, nobody knows who the hell that director of marketing is, nor does anybody care. They're going to ask all the shareholders are going to ask Steve Jobs, why is the marketing so bad here? Or why is the speaker so bad? Any aspect of the game. Nobody cares. Y'all remember the iPhone that blew up on CeeLo? Remember that?
I don't remember that.
I was just joking. It was a joke. Remember he had the thing where he was supposed to be in the studio and the iPhone blew up and he fell out the chair? It was like a joke. I don't know if y'all saw it before. But anyway, you could Google it. If that was a real thing and that phone blew up, and let's say it was called because of the battery, you think the battery dude has to answer those questions?
Nah.
Who do you think will have to go stand at that post? Who do you think is going to have to go stand in front of Congress or a judge and explain what happened?
Oh, yeah, Steve had to go though.
That's my point. So I like the fact we like to kind of misguide our blame and we want to do all that. End of the day, that's why the title says head coach. And the other title say assistant coach. And this is at any level, any school. This ain't just a Miami Hurricane thing.
Chad, what is your expectation for this upcoming season? You guys have some coaching staff changes. Are you expecting you guys to maintain 10 wins, or do you think it may be a little less than that this season?
Yeah.
Just because you guys lost so much on offense.
Yeah, because to piggyback off what Coach Hayes said at the start of this particular season, every one of the excuses that were put out there as to why we weren't reaching expectations, they're no longer there. So I fully go into next season feeling like how Ohio State feels, feeling like how, Georgia feels, feeling like how, what's another team, how LSU's gonna feel. So I feel like that. I feel like a fan of a playoff team. So yes, I expect it to remain the same bare minimum for what we had this year, and progress.
You know what I'm gonna say, y'all? I'm gonna get up off here in a few minutes, but you know what I'm gonna say? I was watching Breakfast Club, and I was watching the interview with the young brother that's the CEO of Red Lobster. Did y'all see that interview?
No, but I've seen
great, bro. Great interview.
It's the brother.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
brother?
yeah. He's 36 years old.
Okay.
But prior to
Okay.
him being, the reason it's a great interview because he's talking about leadership. And prior to him being the CEO of Red Lobster, he was the CEO of PF Chang. And he talks about ownership. If things go bad, it's on you. And they asked him, how did he get the job of CEO of PF Chang? Well, he worked for Goldman Sachs. I think he got an internship at Goldman Sachs and whatever else the case may be. Part of it, he was consulting for PF Chang. And he came up with this plan and this idea. PF Chang said, hey, can we hire you to implement it to be the CEO? Young cat, he young, 30, maybe he was 31, 32 at the time when he gave PF Chang, right at the height of the pandemic. You know what he said? As soon as I got it, the pandemic happened. And you know what his mindset was? There's no excuse. We got to find a way. Everybody else could say, well, you know, yeah, all the stakeholders, well, you know, the pandemic is here. It's why PF Chang's is failing. But you know what he knew? He knew if that failed, he'll be done for the rest of his career. And he's only 30-something years old. He had to make that work. He couldn't afford a loss on his record. Regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the low-hanging fruit excuse that's right there of the pandemic, of why this business failed, all the people that invested their money into his plan and his program and for him to run it want their money back. And he knew he had to make it work. And if it didn't work, he was done. There was no excuse. It's a great interview.
Okay, I'll check it out.
36-year-old dude. He played football at Brown. I think Brown University played football.
Oh, he one of them brothers.
Yeah, Nigerian cat.
Well, yeah, it's a good school. It's a good school.
No, I was talking about educated. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Brown. I'm talking about Brown. It's a good school.
Yeah, but he was talking about 19 years old. I think he had his internship with Goldman Sachs at 19 while he was playing ball and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's exceptional.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, you know how many businesses failed because of the pandemic? And this young cat took it, fought through that, made it happen. Now he becomes the CEO of Red Lobster. They said, well, why'd you leave? He said, because I ran. He said,
the processes that will be successful regardless of any condition.
Yeah, but he said that it ran its course. He said that's what CEOs do. They either get fired or they move on. You don't stay there forever. Mm-hmm. Because you ran your course and you go on to do and you do another one.
Yeah, you either stay long enough to get the company in a position to be sold or merge together with another company.
There you go.
Or you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. So now he's on the Red Lobster, and they were talking about Red Lobster. And he's talking about doing different things, changing stuff. And you know what else he said that was super interesting? I didn't know this. When you think of Red Lobster, you think like cheap lobster, right? Would you agree with that?
Never thought that.
No, I'm asking seriously. Like, would you think the Red lobsters would be the same caliber?
He probably got rid of all that. He probably got rid of all that. You can eat shrimp.
He did get rid of that.
No,
he did get rid of it.
because I look at lobster as an expensive dish regardless. I don't look at the same way like you look at different cuts of steak, beef, like, you got certain cuts that are better, but I don't categorize lobster the same way, but
no, but some people think of it like he was saying, like people think of it that way. He said, but they buy 25% of all lobster bought in America. Red Lobster does.
Mm-hmm.
And they talked about the all-you-can-eat shrimp. He said the reason he got rid of all-you-can-eat shrimp was because, again, this is how business be tied in. Guess who was in charge of supplying the shrimp?
Bubba Gum Shrimp Company.
The guy that was in charge of Red Lobster. No, the guy that was in charge of Red Lobster before. So his supply and demand, he could take the loss. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was saying the reason we don't have it anymore because it doesn't make economical sense. We can't do that because that guy was getting it at a lesser price because what? He was providing the shrimp to Red Lobster. But anyway, it's a great interview. If you're in the business, If you like business and you like to see how things move, this is a great interview. It's the interview with the CEO on the Breakfast Club. Cool interview. But anyway, damn it. Coach Cristobal, we need you, dog. Come on, man. We're tired of paying $80 for damn parking for 3.5 hours. Got me going to the parking lot kicking the tires. I can't do it no more. I can't do it this year, bro. I want to get up here and talk trash. When people like really flawed get on here and talk trash about my Canes, I can fight back with facts, not history. I don't have to say, well, we got 5 national championships. That's like me arguing with somebody from Harvard and they come up and say, well, you know, we got like 17 national championships, and we'll laugh them out the room. Man, what that was back in the 1800s? That's what they started to do to us now. A quarter of a century ago. Listen to what I'm saying, Coach. A quarter of a century ago is the last time we won a natty. Damn it, Gino. I can't keep saying we got 5 rings.
Yeah, really flow was talking real spicy. I was like, whoa.
And I don't have no argument. I can't, bro. I can't fight. Bro, I can't listen. I work around Florida. Listen, I work around Florida and Florida State fans all day.
What did really flow?
Oh, she went in.
What did she say though?
Yeah.
A mouthful of a mouthful, Shad. Trust me. Go back and watch. Go back and watch Monday's Hayes Street.
He snapped his shades on. He was stuttering. He was sweating.
I'm saying, I mean, what is one thing?
She was giving us greasy, dog. She was doing us greasy, telling us we suck, basically.
Oh, okay.
She basically was saying we ain't good. We ain't been good, and we need to demand more. And we need to demand more from our head coach. And damn it, that's what I'm doing. But here's what I'll say this. I forgot what I was about to say. I don't know, and I don't care no more. I'll be back next week. I'm out. Well, guys, go ahead and say your last final words. We got 3 minutes before we get off of this joint.
Well, I just want to say good luck to all the players starting tomorrow. I think the combine kicks off tomorrow, man. Hopefully nobody breaks a shoestring. I know sometimes that happens. But yeah, good luck to all the future players of the league. Go Dogs.
This mug just come on a hurricane show to my goat.
Oh man, that's crazy. He diabolical for that.
That's diabolical. That's dogabolical.
You said you want to end it on a winning note. Well, the way just do it.
See, this is exact. See, so Shad, you want to know? So Shad. So if you want to know exactly what Really Flawed did, that kind of stuff right there. And I can't fight back. That's the kind of stuff that she was doing. And I have to say this. This is okay. Oh, this is what I was saying about the people I fight with at work. That's the kind of stuff that I have to do all day. When I'm at work, I got a Florida State fan, right? Hold on, I got a Florida State fan. Yeah, we kicked they behind last year, but guess what? He could talk about how they whooped us. They won a natty recently, that kind of stuff. I got a Florida dude. Yeah, we beat them last year, but they could talk about when they won one last time and this, that, and that. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I mean that's good, but I mean, you know, you got to update your resume every decade. So you know, they talking about that old stuff now. All them trophies got dust on it now.
I know, but our stuff got more dust. That's my point. Like, there's
dust is dust.
No, man, dust ain't dust, dog.
You know, they in the country, Gainesville, they got that dust, and you know,
no.
probably, you know,
Listen,
other dust.
when you go get the little duster, when you go get the little fan duster, and then when you need to pull out the pledge, it's 2 different kinds of dust.
Yeah, we got the city dust different. You know, it ain't a stick. You know, it's breathable. You can breathe some city dust. That country dust,
no, man, no. We got to be better, dog. I don't listen. Oh, it's decade. No, No, hell no. Dog.
Cause you already know how. So I'm just,
I know.
I'm just playing a role.
Let me ask you a question. I thought I brought this up. You know the TV show Survivor?
I never watched it, but I heard about it.
You know how long it's been on?
It's still on.
Yeah, it's still on.
Since 2001. Since 2001, I believe. 2002.
2001. It started
I'm not
the last time we won a national championship, dog. You know how many people have survived that show since the last time we won a national championship? You see where I'm going with this?
Oh, you know what? No, you know what? I got it misconstrued. I'm thinking about Fear Factor. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking about Fear Factor. That's why I asked. Okay. So, I mean, Law and Order been on a long time too.
Hold up, man.
Hey, man, you putting in perspective. Facebook one created, MySpace one created.
Bro,
the internet was just.
Man,
The internet
somebody
Thank
said
you.
they first.
it was just dial-up internet.
Can I tell you this? Can I say this?
Cell phone.
No, I got a
cell
better
phone
one.
weren't for,
I got a better one for you,
regular
dog.
computer.
I got a better one for you. First of all, Survivor has had 688 episodes since it started. But here's what I'm going to say. Elon Musk wasn't even rich, dog. PayPal wasn't even invented. This man done made $400 billion since the last time we won a championship.
Like I said, there wasn't no Facebook, no YouTube, Google. There was no Google. It was Yahoo back then. No, AOL. Yeah.
I don't even think we had sidekicks. Remember the little sidekick in the two-way pager?
It wasn't even no color calculators back then.
I think iPods just came out on this.
No iPods out of 01. You still had you still had
Yes,
the
iPod came out in
and
01.
the portable CD player. And the portable CD player.
Bro,
I
they
was
on,
saying like,
bro, they on iPhone 15s, dog.
Yeah, man. iPhone came out in 08.
I'm not standing for
Hey,
it,
cause
dog.
I'm like that back in the day stuff now, man. You gotta relax.
Kellen Wiley, what's up, baby? I'm not going to stand for this. As a King fan, Coach Crystal Ball, in the words of Michael Irvin, the time is now. They set this game on a national holiday. 100,000 people out there yelling. They screaming at you. I need you to look to your brother, to one of another, and make a promise that I'm going to get my job done. Can you make that promise to your brother?
I'm glad you brought up Michael Irvin, because that speech that he gave when he was sitting out there on the balcony after the Cowboys, that's the speech we need. He needed to tell them, put my championship ring on the table. That's how Mike need to come in there and talk like that. I like that.
Dealing with a different crop of players, man. You're dealing with a different crop of players.
Listen, I need some. Hey, Ellen said I memorized that speech. Do you know how many times I have played that speech, Ellen? I used to play that speech like I would listen to a song, like a new song on the radio. That speech not working for the kids. I don't care about the kids. The coaches need to listen to it. Before every staff meeting, hold on. Before every staff meeting, the coaches need to listen to it. And guess what? We're going to finish on that note because we're going to listen to it again. And guess what? My numbers better not go down, because if it go down, that means you really flawed, you left. And you're going to listen to this speech one more time. I don't care about what you're talking about.
Is this the one where you sound like you're on the prison phone?
Yes. You want to know why I sound like that?
He said some real talk, but it sounds like he on the rec phone.
Wait a minute. That's what they picked him up at the bunny ranch.
No, you want to know why it's like that? See, this y'all problem. You want to know why it's like that? See, y'all some haters, man. You want to know why it's like that?
And Mike was wild.
No, but you want to know why it's like that? Because it was so damn long ago Microphones weren't invented.
I gotta say, man, Mike need to come and say he need to put the championship ring on the table.
They might,
That's what I want to hear.
they might have the recorder where you had to press the 3 buttons, play record. Play.
Yeah, you had to hold down the plate and the red record button at the same time. And it was still on tape.
Oh my God, we all dating ourselves.
Listen, how much damn views went down already, and I ain't even played the thing. Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. F y'all, man.
They want to hear the condensed version of that Kellen Winslow game when they told them.
I told them already. They was going for my knees. I'm a soldier. Excuse me.
There are many men in this room at the conclusion of last year that said to yourself, maybe you even shared it openly,
Talk to the coaches.
that next year will be different.
That's right.
Next year is here. The time is now. All of the running, all of the weights, all of the hitting, all of that was for this moment. The time is now. And don't anyone in this room underestimate this moment. When I walked in, there was 100,000 people out in the stadium. You got every reporter, every TV crew, everywhere. They set this game on a national holiday. It's on national TV. Everybody stayed home from work to watch you. And when things like that go on, that brings about pressure. They bring about pressure. And pressure does one or two things to people. Pointing to the Florida State locker room, and I said, for the good, it makes them fold. But for us, the great, it makes us focus. So when you walk out here and you see these 100,000 people and they'll be yelling at you, don't worry, focus. When you go out on this field and everybody's running around and things aren't going your way, and it will happen because it happens in every game and it has happened to everybody, that's all right, you focus. But when you turn that thing around and it's going your way, and you got that point where you need to put a team away, there's pressure. But you focus and you get it done. Right here in this locker room. Right out on that field. We were down 19-3. 19-3. I looked around this locker room and I said to everybody then, there's only one way we get out of it. There's only one way we get out of this, and the way we get out of it is each man has to make a promise, one to another. I will get my job done. In all my years of winning championships, the one common thread that was woven through each of those teams was a promise made, one man to another. I will get my job done. Can you guys promise that to each other?
Yes.
Can you go out here and get your job done? Because that day we walked out on this field and we made history. And today you get to write your history, and don't you let any man get in the way of you writing your history.
If you're looking to sell your car, Carvana will give you a
I'm glad I had on pants.
Carvana.
I'm glad I had on some pants. I got excited.
So we thought you had some on the stove when you took off.
I just went and kicked the neighbor's cat because he had promised to get his job done.
When was that recorded? What year?
1974. E. Brown recorded it. Listen, Shad, I can't talk to Reggie like this because he ain't no Kane fan. Shad, we need to make a promise to each other, dog. Are you going to get your job done?
So, yeah, I'm going to get my job done.
I'm going to get my job done. Shout out to Kellen Wiley in the building for the 99-cent super sticker, man. Much love to you, dog. Appreciate you. Oh my God, bro.
Because what can I say really for? All the corners are full. She's just showing out in the chest.
Listen, man. I done broke my dang on stuff over here, Lord. That's an expensive speech there, Mike. Hold on. Fix my stuff back.
You see where you're the floor type.
You with no pants would have been better than that entire speech. Damn it, Flawed. I appreciate the compliment.
Really, Flawed just upset because Ricky Williams and Michael Huffman can't get no speeches like that. Lyman Sweet.
No,
and,
Matthew McConaughey can't get no speech like that. All you gonna do is sound like the Lincoln lawyer. You know.
I'm trying to think about some of them old Texas players.
Man, I'm talking about Matthew McConaughey. He ain't talking nothing. He just standing on the sideline with a cowboy hat, and his movie's garbage.
Coach, Chad, let me ask you guys this. Where's Mario Cristobal's speech like that? For the new kids, for this generation of players. Where's his speech that?
He gave it this year. After the Florida State game, I believe, he said this game should show which team in the state is developing and which ones are not. And I think he walked out.
But is it like on that level that coach is playing?
No.
Nah, it's only one. It's only one Mike Irvin now. Mike got a lot of them.
Yeah, Mario ain't Mike though, so nah.
Just saying, man. Didn't Matthew McConaughey play in Brokeback Mountain?
Maybe that's what's missing, Coach. Maybe that's what's missing. We've heard Kirby give those type of speeches. We've heard other coaches give those type of speeches where it's a soundbite that's being played.
Man, listen, man. I don't care if you got to hire a doggone actor to come in there and do something. All I know is I need some wins. I can't continue to doing this, man. I can't. I'm gonna need an intervention. Where my dang shoe at? I done lost my damn shoe.
4 or 5 for Cristobal.
Damn, I done lost my shoe, dog. Huh? How much shoe get all the way in the hallway? Damn. Get excited about these canes, man.
It looked like you missed it, like you went to kick the can and missed, Coach.
Hey, I went over there and kicked the cat. That thing said, "Arr!" Butterfly. Yeah, if you ain't been here, you missed it, boy. We in here cooking right now. I think she a Georgia Tech fan too. God doggone it. I can't win for losing. Ellen, I need your help. Hey. Coach, you Patty LaBelle. What that mean?
Not Patty.
Oh, because I lost my shoe. Patty used to, hey, ooh. Yeah, y'all don't know about the old Patty that used to have her hair standing straight out. She kick her shoes off. Yeah.
Patty before the pie.
Hey, Patty used to have that hair sticking straight out. That thing looked like a crown on her head. Come on, talk to me. I mean, for real, I can't find my shoe. I think it's over there.
Patty before she stopped beating up people at the airport.
Patty whooped somebody at the airport?
You know, she got to it was a couple of years ago.
Damn, Patty got to be about 80 years old. Who's she whooping?
I don't know, man.
Rocky, what's up, baby? Where you hiding V12, man? V12 in the locker room giving out speeches right now. Boy, got to get ready.
Where is V12?
I just told you, he in the locker room giving out pep talk. My dog ain't playing. It's too much pressure.
First 4 games, Coach. I missed you calling out the schedule. Who's your first 4 games?
Come on, man. Notre Dame, Bethune-Cookman, USF, and Florida State, I think.
Oh, man, that's 4-0 right there.
No, not Florida State. It ain't Florida State. Who's the last game?
Still 4-0.
It's not.
How many of those are home games?
All of them.
Oh my God.
We got 8 home games, bro. Notre Dame, Bethune-Cookman, USF. Oh, Florida. Not Florida State, but Florida.
Y'all don't have any games at a neutral site?
No, we don't do that. That's what I'm trying to. Reggie, you're making me upset. You're making me upset. Reggie,
8 home games.
Listen
How
to
the
me,
world
Reggie.
get 8
No,
home
excuse
games?
me, Reggie. Listen to this. Notre Dame, home. Bethune-Cookman, home. USF, home. Florida, home. Go to Tallahassee, to play Florida State. Then we come back home to Louisville. We play Stanford at home. Then we go to Dallas to play SMU. Come back home to Syracuse. Home against North Carolina State. Go to Blacksburg, Virginia. Go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Man, do me a favor. Y'all clap it up for Newkirk in the building. The Bishop, he said the gumbo is fire and the plates are ready. Y'all clap it up. Been a member for 18 months in the building, man. Appreciate you, baby. Man.
That's a sweet schedule, man. God.
That's what I'm telling you. It ain't that much harder than last year. Maybe Notre Dame. Maybe.
Yeah.
Listen, we still don't play North Carolina. We don't play Duke this year. We don't play Virginia. We don't play Clemson. Like,
are you counting wins whether or not you guys have Carson? Is Carson ready or not?
Man, we 12-0. Damn that. We 12-0. I ain't talking. I'm Kane crazy out right now. And I dare anybody to challenge me. We 12-0. If anybody else can go, it's all right when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So guess what? We 12-0. Nah.
So you're putting a lot of pressure on them.
I ain't putting pressure on nobody.
Pressure on Coach Christopher.
That's his fault. He wanted $8 million. I need $8 million worth of results. You wanted you wanted facilities? No problem. You wanted NIL? No problem. The more you want, the more I expect. It's just that simple, right? Let me ask you a question, Reggie. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
When you buy a Porsche, costs a lot of money?
You're right. It costs a lot of damn money.
Should it perform the same as a Kia Sorento?
Hell no, it better not.
Exactly. So the more you cost, the more I expect. Supply and demand. I supply you with the money, I demand wins. How about that?
You're not leaving a lot of room for excuses, Coach. You gotta leave.
There are no excuses. What
That's
excuse?
A lot of pressure, man.
Why is that?
You got a winnable schedule. You have a good team. You got a new coach on defense. The defense should be improved. You're not leaving much room for excuses, Coach. A lot of people are not gonna like that.
What excuse? What excuse do we need?
It'll be something.
I'm saying, what excuse do we need?
I might have an injury or something,
They got football team too. They get hurt. They get hurt too.
Beck not being fully healthy.
That's his fault.
Car stolen again.
You shouldn't have brought him here then.
I don't know.
You shouldn't have brought him here.
The referees might step in.
Well, pay him off.
Another didn't take a knee situation.
Guess what? Get 2 knee pads then.
They might not get back deepest to deepest, A lot of excuses.
Well, line a dude up on the goal line every play. I don't care.
Saving timeouts for no reason.
Might have a defensive tackle in coverage.
Listen, brother, all that sound good, and I know y'all trying to trigger me. Y'all trying to trigger old coach, and it ain't gonna work tonight.
No. I think the things we say have all happened in games.
I mean, Reggie, it could be a situation where we up 21-0 in the first half. And,
let me tell you something.
Just collapse. So anything can happen.
Yeah.
Listen,
quarterback might not play the second half.
That's kind of unlikely. We don't see that happen too often, so it's not like we've seen that.
Let me tell y'all something.
It's not a 0% probability anymore.
Y'all not gonna trigger me,
especially if you're going against a team with a brand new head coach. It's the head coach for the first time.
Y'all not gonna trigger me. Y'all not gonna trigger me. Y'all not gonna trigger me because here's what I know. I'm demanding excellence. I'm demanding excellence.
Hey, it might be a late game fumble.
Especially if that coach is getting paid a third of what your coach is getting paid. But but he has to talk his team. He has to talk his team up to get them to play well. So it's not like any chance they'll prevent y'all from making it to the conference championship game. Nothing like that. Never that.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame Saki for that. It could have been, a lot went into that.
I'm telling you,
not like I had a 35,000, a 3,500 yard quarterback. Y'all
And had a
That's always
1,000-yard
been
receiver, 1,000-yard running back. Yeah, we got a lot. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See how y'all do me? And I be trying to be cool.
It ain't like Dane came back, for the last couple of games on defense. So y'all, I know he was missing. So y'all have excuses like that.
Exactly. We might have somebody. Just a lot of excuses can be made. We got some young players that they gotta get a lot of playing time this year.
Yeah.
So you have young players.
It ain't like you got players out there just getting. It ain't like you got players that are getting personal fouls for no reason. Kicking players.
Yeah.
That never happens because you have a real disciplined team because your coach is all about discipline. So it's not like that.
Snatching other teams' towels.
Yeah.
A lot can go on.
It's not like your coach just sits on the sideline and does nothing when he sees things falling apart. He takes action.
And don't forget, it could be a situation late in the game where we need timeouts and don't have them.
Yeah, because he takes time out when it's needed. He never saves him. I don't know why. It's not like they're carrying them to the get. That's why you need to use it. And he uses it. Some coaches just hold on to him like they go into a bank at the end of the year. You have all these timeouts you can use.
Yeah,
because holding on to timeouts never loses a game for coaches.
And then it could be a situation where we go for it when we shouldn't, and then there's a situation where we don't go for it and we should have.
I'm triggered. All right, I'm triggered. Listen, good.
That can happen.
Listen, y'all done got me. I'm getting hot. Y'all done got me hot because here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the same thing I go through at work. That's the same thing I go through up here all the time. And you notice I ain't say nothing because I can't dispute it. This is my problem, coach. This is what I'm telling you, brother. This is what I'm telling. I can't dispute what people say about you, dog. I need you to step up. We here for it. Coach, listen, man. At some point, we got to have pride. You went to the dang on university. Guess what? I ain't never been on the mother-loving campus. You know that everybody take pictures? I don't even know what the hell that is on campus. I know how to get the green tree and the Heck Center, and that's it. I can't tell you where the administration building is. No, I ain't never tell you where the administration building is. I don't know where the science building at. Hell, I don't even know where the dormitory is at. Nor do I give a damn. All I care about is touchdowns and stopping on defense. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Coach, come on, bro. Come on, coach. We got to stop this. We're going into year 4, dog. Coach, I need some ammunition, dog. I couldn't even fight back. I literally couldn't fight back because I have nothing to fight back. You know, here go my only fight back. Reggie, y'all got 5 national championships?
No, I think we got 3.
Right. That's all I got.
4
After that,
I don't know.
After that, I don't have nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm like a water gun with 1 squirt left. That's it.
We did go back to back though. We were one of the few teams that go back to back.
That's it. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't have nothing else except we put more people in the league.
I need to ask you and Shad a question. When you guys won your last national championship, were y'all part of the ACC then, or were y'all part of the Big? Was it Big East?
The Big East, man. You knew that.
So y'all never won a championship. No, I'm just saying. I didn't know that.
Reggie, we only been to the ACC championship. Reggie, we only been to the ACC championship one time and lost the damn thing. Did we go? Did we even go? Yeah, we went.
That was what Mark Rick. Yeah, we all had Mark Rick.
We only won 10 games twice in 20 years.
Damn, at least we did that with Mark Ritter. I mean, even though we got rid of him, at least won 10 games. Whew. That wasn't good enough for us. So
I remember V12 said 10 wins and 11 wins is the same thing. So really, it's more than we won 10 games more than twice in 10 years, according to V12.
No sugar coach King, man.
I don't know what the seventh floor at LMV.
No sugar coach again.
V12 said that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, Juan, damn it, Juan, I love you, brother. And I get all this. But this don't mean a damn thing. Coach, we're going to have the number 1 overall pick in Cam Ward. Like, I hear you, and I appreciate it. But I can't win no arguments with that. Because on the flip side, watch how easy it is to come back. Watch this. Shad, me and you going to argue. You ready? You tell me that Cam Ward going to be the number 1 pick overall. Action.
Cam Ward will be the number 1 pick overall.
Did y'all go to ACC championship with the number 1 pick overall?
No.
Did y'all go to the playoffs with the number 1 pick overall? Did y'all win y'all bowl game with the number 1 pick overall?
No.
Okay. See, he can't fight back.
But you didn't ask me another question.
What's
you
that?
Ask me another question. The question was, did y'all win a state championship? And I could say yes.
I love it, dog. Did y'all win a state championship?
Yes. Undefeated. Got shirts and everything.
What was your compensations for winning the state championship?
We got some T-shirts.
This motherfucker. I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all. Hey, I went and played in the state championship, and I got this T-shirt.
Coach Hay had the shirt on the show, so obviously he felt, I know he was supporting the person that gave it to him, but still,
Nah, yeah, shout out to Fred, man. Fred in the building, long-time member, the homie. He sent me a 12. I got a 12 shirt here. He don't know he got one yet because he's supposed to come down here and get it. But we're going to wear them at the same time like we're going to the youth fair. Me and 12 going to wear the shirts at the same time like we're going to the youth fair, y'all.
You need to wear them to the spring game.
Yeah, shit. Oh.
Well, you can look at it this way. You can say you guys have clothed over 3 million kids on other continents with free championship shirts that were printed beforehand.
Oh my God!
Exactly, because they
clothes.
Yeah, they had some. Yeah, because they probably had some shirts that said Miami won.
Miami, right.
Yeah. So someone in Guatemala.
Y'all get a humanitarian award. Yeah. Y'all get a humanitarian award.
Yeah.
So we got kids in other countries thinking we don't want the ACC championship in 2024.
Yep. And they hurricane fans.
They don't have any front grills, but they can still say you.
Yeah, you. They can make it.
Hey, what's your favorite team? They're you.
Hey,
2024 champions.
Reggie, they ain't got no teeth at the top, but when they smile, it make a U.
Yeah, make a U.
Yeah.
You go to hell for that one.
Yeah. But you said they ain't got no teeth, so I just, you threw the alley oop, so I wasn't gonna lay it up.
But yeah, it could have been like a tooth here, a tooth there. You said the whole.
Can I say this to y'all? Can I say this to y'all? Juan Manuel, I've tried that argument too. Yeah, but we got Jason Taylor, a Hall of Famer, gold jacket wear. You know what somebody said?
Jacket.
You know what somebody told me? You know what their response was?
What that is?
So did y'all go to the ACC championship? No. Well, let's tell y'all what the playoff. No, been there.
Hey, you know what, Coach? When someone asks you that, you gotta ask. Are you asking me that as an American, or are you asking me that as a Central American? Because if you are asking me as a Central American, yes, we did and we won. I got the T-shirt to prove it.
I said hour and a half. I'm gonna hit 2.5 hours. I got some garbage cans to go kick over. I'm gonna kick my neighbor garbage can over. We ain't never met yet, but this is gonna be a great introduction when she see me on the camera kicking a garbage can over, and she's gonna ring the doorbell and say, "Why'd you do that?" I say, "Because Miami need to demand more stuff. We're gonna start right here with the neighbors." I don't know what none of that meant, but I just said it because I'm pissed.
I think we call it HOA. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got HOA.
Hey, the one beautiful thing about the next season is just the next season everybody starts off 0-0.
Exactly. Matter of fact, everybody 0-0 now.
You get to mold the season in what you want it to be, man. Everybody 0-0. Everybody has a chance. Like the luck.
Exactly. Everybody got a shot until they don't.
I don't know if I could take this kind of pressure.
Yeah, maybe 8 million.
I know. No, listen.
No state taxes.
Hey man, who's gonna give your quarterback a ride to practice, man? I heard all these vehicles out there. I need to find out about. I have some questions about that. How did somebody break into your house and were they home and you not hear them?
Hold up, Reggie.
They was shooting
Reggie,
man, you come right out of a comic book.
And they take 3 vehicles off your property? Not 1, 3.
They were making content.
And it wasn't like the dude that stole it. It wasn't like he was like slim thick. That was a big dude.
Hey man, he making content, man.
Man, they was trying to get the insurance money. You know, we got them canals down there. We be dumping them in the canals, man, to get the insurance money, man. Leave my man alone, man. They forgot to cut the cameras off and he got caught.
Terrible.
Diabolical.
I think Carson and them was in there renewing their prenuptial.
They were making content.
That's why he couldn't get in that nigga come. Only man.
And content the cars get stolen.
You know, we're only doing this only man.
I can't take it no more.
Yeah.
Drizzy Drake say, "Coach, let's ride out on the midnight shift. Let's go till 1 a.m. like the old days. Plus, you on spring break." I wish I was on spring break. I ain't on spring break yet, bro. It's February. I don't know where spring break at for everybody, but not now. I'm gonna definitely try to. I can't do it tonight though.
All I'm gonna tell you and Coach is that I'm just gonna say this. This is gonna be the only thing I say about Carson Beck. That young man was never the same when he met that young lady. So I don't know what kind of hot tool that she got. That kid is never the same.
A hot tool.
I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Too much work, dog. Listen, to all McCain fans in the building, I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you're ready to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We got Category 10 Hurricane headed to Indianapolis mañana. If you don't know what mañana means, you ain't a real Cane fan. You understand me? So we got 10 of them boys going off in there, man. They're gonna tear it up and make it happen. I'm gonna cut this blasphemous talk. All this pontificating and bloviating and vacillating about my beloved Miami Hurricanes. So, with all that being said, I appreciate you. Love y'all. As always, it's to you. And you demand more. I got to come up with a slogan, but I'm making a shirt. And I appreciate all y'all rocking with me tonight, man. I got Reggie on the line. I got Shad on the line. I appreciate y'all. Damn it, I can't take it no more. Y'all two hold on for a second. Don't hang up. And with all that being said, I'm gonna holler at you. Go Canes. God damn it. We round here. Best team in America. And we on the god doggone couch. And it probably wouldn't even no new couch either. Huh? Probably got 7 floor stains on it. Dang. There's some bullshit.